When life feels overwhelming, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry, when your heart is burdened with worries that seem too much to bear, it's easy to believe that you're all alone. In those moments, it's easy to feel like you're fighting a battle no one else understands. But today, I want to remind you of something incredibly important. You are never alone. No matter how hard the journey gets, God is with you, and He will give you the strength you need to overcome. It doesn't matter how deep the valley or how high the mountain, God's presence is there, walking beside you every step of the way. When you feel weak, He will give you the strength to stand. When you feel like giving up, He will give you the endurance to keep going. When you feel lost, He will show you the way forward. You are not facing this alone. God's love is with you, and His strength will carry you through. Maybe you're facing a situation right now where the obstacles before you seem insurmountable. Maybe your heart feels burdened with worry, fear, or doubt. The weight of life can feel too much to carry alone. But there is hope, my friend. There is a promise from God that no matter what you're going through, He will equip you with everything you need to rise above it. You don't have to face this alone. You don't have to carry it by yourself. God is with you, and He is your strength. In Philippians 4:13, the Apostle Paul writes, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This is not just a hopeful wish or a positive affirmation. This is a divine truth. God has already given you the strength to overcome whatever challenge you are facing today. In your weakness, His power is made perfect. When you lean into Him, you will find the strength to rise above the storm. Perhaps the mountains in your life seem too high to climb. Perhaps the storms feel too fierce, the road too long. It's easy to feel small in the face of such challenges. But remember, God does not call us to walk this path alone, relying on our own strength. He calls us to rely on His strength, which is more than enough to carry us through anything. Isaiah 40:31 gives us this powerful promise. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. When you place your hope in God, He does not just offer temporary relief or fleeting comfort. He renews your strength. He fills you with a supernatural power that goes beyond human understanding. When you trust in Him, you find the endurance to keep going, no matter how long the road, no matter how fierce the storm. His strength becomes your strength. His peace becomes your peace. And His love becomes your foundation. The path may not always be easy. The journey may still have its challenges. But with God, you have everything you need to rise above. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know every step of the way. But as you trust in God, He will equip you for every challenge, renew your strength when you grow weary, and guide you to victory. With Him, all things are possible. If this message has brought peace or encouragement to your heart, share it with someone who may need a reminder today. And don't forget to subscribe for more messages of hope, strength, and faith. You are not alone in this journey. God is with you, and He will never leave your side. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is simply stop and seek God's presence. In the busyness of life, it can be easy to forget that peace and strength are found in stillness. But when we make space for God, when we invite Him into our hearts and our struggles, He fills us with the strength we need to face whatever life throws at us. Prayer is not just a time to ask for help. It's an invitation for God to move in ways we cannot on our own. In those quiet moments, He transforms us. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, Paul writes about a powerful truth. But He said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." These words remind us that our weakness is not something God is afraid of. It's in our moments of vulnerability, when we recognize that we cannot do it alone, that God's power is made perfect. He doesn't leave us when we are weak. He meets us right there, ready to fill us with the grace and strength we need. Our dependence on Him becomes the very place where His power is unleashed. When you feel weak, God's strength is made perfect. And when you think you've come to the end of your rope, that's often the moment when God steps in and does the impossible. In those moments of surrender, He shows us that there is more power available to us than we could ever imagine. Trust Him in your weakness, because it is then that He carries you through. Your breakthrough is often born in the place where you feel you have nothing left, but God is faithful to give you everything you need. Isaiah 41:10 is one of the most comforting promises in all of Scripture. God says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." These words are not just for a distant time, they are for right now. Whatever you're facing, God is right beside you. He promises to strengthen you, to help you, and to uphold you. No matter how deep the valley or how high the mountain, He is with you every step of the way. His righteous right hand is holding you up. You are never alone in your struggles. So today, take heart. Whatever you're walking through, you are not walking alone. God's grace is enough. His power is made perfect in your weakness, and He will always be your strength and shield. Don't be afraid to lean on Him. Trust that in every moment He is holding you, helping you, and guiding you into the victory that He has already secured for you. If this message has brought peace to your heart, share it with someone who might need a reminder of God's strength today. And don't forget to subscribe for more words of hope, encouragement, and faith. You are never alone in this journey. God is with you, and He will carry you through. When God is with you, you have nothing to fear. You are not facing this battle alone. The Creator of the universe is on your side, and He will not let you go. He will strengthen you when you are weak, empower you when you feel powerless, and uplift you when you are on the verge of falling. Whatever you're facing today, whether it's the pressure of work, the weight of personal struggles, financial difficulties, health challenges, or relational tensions, know this: God sees you. He understands every burden you carry, and He is your strength. When you can't see the way forward, trust that God is already working behind the scenes. He is making a way, even when it seems impossible. Your breakthrough is on the way, but you must trust His timing and His plan for you. Psalm 28 verse 7 says, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and He helps me." When you trust in God, you gain more than just strength. You receive His divine protection. The battles you face are not yours alone. The God of the universe surrounds you, protecting you from every attack. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, because God Himself is your shield. The path to victory is not always easy. There will be moments of struggle, times when the road seems too long and the weight too heavy. There may be seasons when you feel discouraged, weary, or even tempted to give up. But hear this: God is walking beside you every step of the way. He has promised, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." Hebrews 13:5. You are not alone in this. Even when the journey is hard, He is with you, guiding you and holding you up with His unfailing love. So stand strong, my friend. Whatever you are facing, trust that God is with you. His strength will carry you, His peace will calm your heart, and His love will never fail you. Your victory is assured, not because of your own strength, but because of the power of the One who walks with you. Keep going. Keep trusting. With God, all things are possible. If this message has spoken to your heart, I encourage you to share it with someone who needs a reminder of God's strength and protection. And don't forget to subscribe for more messages of hope, encouragement, and inspiration. You are never alone in this journey. God is with you, and He is your strength. I want to take a moment to encourage you today. Wherever you are, whatever you're facing, I invite you to pause and pray. Pour out your heart to God. Tell Him about your struggles, your fears, the pain that feels too heavy to carry alone. Whatever it is, you don't have to face it by yourself. Take a deep breath and know that He is near, ready to listen. And once you've shared it all, let Him fill you with His peace, peace that goes beyond understanding. He promises to be with you in the storm, offering His strength when you feel weak. Right now, you might be feeling overwhelmed, unsure of how you'll make it through. But I want to remind you, you don't have to do it on your own. God's strength is more than enough for whatever you're facing. His word says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Philippians 4:13. That means every challenge, every obstacle, no matter how big or small, is no match for the strength He provides. You don't have to rely on your own strength. God has already equipped you with everything you need. It might feel like the road ahead is long and the weight of your burdens too great to bear, but remember, God's promises are true. He says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they will not overwhelm you." Isaiah 43. No matter how difficult the journey, you are never alone. His strength will carry you, His peace will sustain you, and His love will guide you every step of the way. Today, I want you to know that your victory is already secured. The battle is not yours alone, it belongs to the Lord, and He has already won the victory for you through Jesus Christ. Keep pressing on. Keep trusting in Him. Every moment you choose to lean on His strength, you're moving closer to the breakthrough you've been praying for. With God, all things are possible. No dream is too big, no challenge too great, because His power within you is limitless. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to like and share this video with someone who may be struggling today. Let them know that God is with them, that they are not alone in their journey. And don't forget to subscribe for more messages of hope, strength, and encouragement. You are never far from God's love, and His promises are always true.